Guys. Hi guys, welcome to my channel You24 Healings. Vruushali with you, your spiritual healer, psychic medium and a writer. So today I'm going to talk about Mars transit in Aquarius, okay, which happened on 4th of May. And these are all Vedic astrology updates for all the zodiac signs based on their ascendants. I don't want to get into a debate about how the Western astrology works, but I'd like to consider more the updates from the Vedic astrology perspective. And I believe in educating my clients and informing them everything in detail so they understand like why things happen in their life in the way they are happening and what are the root cause behind it. Okay, so let's first understand what is going to affect us during this transit and how the Mars is going to move throughout the Aquarius constellation. So beginning, it's going to stay in Dhanishta Nakshatra, which is ruled by Mars, okay, approximately by till 13th of May. Then it moves to Shatabhisha, which is ruled by Rahu, okay, and it will stay there approximately till 3rd of June, and post 3rd of June it moves into the last part, which is Purva Bhadra Nakshatra, and that's ruled by Jupiter. So since this transit will be completed in 3 different phases, okay, and having said that, there will be effects equally different, okay, so it's not like Mars is in Aquarius so throughout we'll have a similar sort of effect. No, it's going to be like more of initial Mars energies for each one of us. So each one of us will get more active, more energetic. Some of us who have too much Mars energies can get frustrated because of the lockdown restrictive nature, and also the environment where we are not allowed to do so many things, so that could cause a little bit of frustration. Post then what happens is like people might get a little more upset because now that it's like too much for them, this restrictive environment, so they might get a little rude while talking or communicating, or they could be very upfront, blunt, and so that sort of energy we can see when it moves to Shatabhisha. Also, we are aware that many retrograde planets are happening, where I'm going to make videos one by one about each and every retrograde. Like we are aware that once the full moon happens on the 7th, which is in Libra, then we have the transit of Mercury in Taurus, then we have transit of Sun in Taurus. We also have 3 retrograde planets, that's Saturn, Jupiter, Venus, all happening between 10th to 14th of this month itself, right? It's like there are different dates, about like 11th, about 13th, 14th approximately, okay, and so these are situations where we need to take care. Having said that, Pluto is in retrograde motion. Then on 25th of April Mercury moves to Gemini, moving out from Taurus, so again that's an added energy update. Also we need to consider 20th we'll have Rahu moving out of Ardhra Nakshatra to Mrigashira, and which is again ruled by Mars. So these are the things which we need to look at in detail. So today we are going to look at the messages from tarot and astrology in combination for each sign, so as to we are benefited with how to handle the energetic situations that is occurring around us. Okay, so I love to keep making notes because that's how I work, and my main intention is like not to miss out any important points or any update which I wish to share with you all. That's how I work. Since I am on AstroYogi's platform as well, I keep interacting with a lot of clients on daily basis. I have my own private readings, okay. I try to squeeze in time to come on YouTube and try to educate you all, try to share the knowledge that I have with me. I'm not a very typical astrologer speaking in a negative or a tone which is not so pleasant. I rather like to look at everything at an energy perspective, so that we are prepared about the whole situation, right? So this is what I feel, okay. So let's just start, okay. Yeah, I was just checking the camera, right? So beginning with Aries, my first sign of the zodiac, for which I want to make a quick reading. See, this transit is going to happen in your 11th house, right? So precautions that firstly, you might get so aggressive about to check where your benefits are coming from, your profits, maybe, you know, getting a little bit aggressive with your friends or relationships around friends and family, a little bit, not too much, but a little bit. Maybe that, you know, you are very competent with the colleagues and you are trying to be your best. Okay, precaution for not having tough conversations with your boss, because that might go a little bit haywire. Okay, and in case it so happens that Aries, you feel that your bosses or your senior officials have not appreciated you for all the hard work that you have put in this situation, then try not getting upset, because by the end of this transit, things can be little different. They can come in your favor, because as it will eventually move in Purvabhadra, then and which is ruled by Jupiter, and which is going to be beneficial for you, because both the planets are friendly to each other. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing. Okay, so don't get frustrated, don't get too wary, don't get too much scared that what will happen and whether you're going to receive it or you're not going to receive it. But see, like I said, my cards are also very much saying the same thing what I'm saying, and this is what I see for you. This is you see, the man is holding the pentacle. Okay, he's holding the pentacle. So you're definitely going to get what you deserve. Okay, that's for you, Aries. Now I look at Taurus. Taurus, this transit is moving in your 10th house, so a lot of actions at work, lot of opportunities coming, and you've been asked to do a lot of work, Taurus. You've been asked to finish your work on time. Your officials are going to get a little aggressive and wanting you to finish all the tasks as quickly as possible, because they have a deadline. So these next 40-45 days are going to be like too much pressure at work, but eventually it is a good thing, because that's where your work is growing. Yeah, so see, I got this card. This person is already working very hard. Yeah, so be ready as you work hard, and you will receive the benefits. So good times for you, Taurus. Definitely the benefits are coming, and it's all related to your work. So don't be upset or pressure. Take some time out, or you might just burn out. Okay, so the energy is a bit stressful, so try to take some time off as well. Don't just keep like working all the time. Yeah, so that's for Taurus. Now I'll move to Gemini. Gemini, this transit is happening in your 9th house. Okay, so to me, what I feel intuitively, that you're going to get suddenly very active about the spiritual life and religious activities. You are improving relationships with your father, but at times it might get a little rough. And also precautions to take care of your father's health. And you know, you could tune in more towards your spiritual side, and you will try to be a little philosophical as well. That's what I see for Geminis. And let's see what's the message that I have for you. Okay, so I see most of you will also believe in doing a lot of donations to balance your karma. And there's a lot of inflow and outflow of money, so some balancing is required. If you feel that, you know, too much pressure is coming about expenses, about where you would want your money to be rested, so be careful and take your decisions with the help of some consultant, somebody who is very good at managing finances, because that's the energy you will be getting suddenly, a lot of pouring of benefits and profits. So need to invest properly, not that you rush in with things, because do not forget Rahu is still in Ardra. Okay, and so you need to be cautious with your money at least till 20th. Okay, and try to reduce your marketing expenses. So that's for Gemini. Now I'll move on to Cancer. Cancer, this transit is happening in your 8th house. Okay, and so it's very important that you all please take care of your health. Rash driving while drinking alcohol is strictly not allowed during this transit as well. And if possible, don't ride or drive your vehicles, and especially avoid red and black color. Try to chant Hanuman Chalisa. That will help you to stay calm, to stay protected. So increase your protection, and take your medicines on time. See that your root chakras are balanced. See that you're eating well, you're resting well, and especially keep your blood pressures in check. So those who are suffering from maybe, you know, blood pressure issues, blood disorders, then please keep a check and switch your salt as well, and too much tension should be avoided. Okay, So again, too much of financial juggling may happen. I see this card in reverse, so maybe your vitamin D levels could go down a bit. So take action on that. Don't take too much stress, Cancer, and definitely don't fear so much. So some of you might even get some vivid or like sort of bad dreams or something. So try to seek help and don't take so much tension and take it easy throughout this phase. Don't overstress, Cancer. Okay. Now I'll move on to my next sign, which is Virgo. Okay, just a second. I think I have missed out on this. Yeah, sorry, Leo. So Leo, interesting. I missed Leo. Okay, Leo, this transit is happening in your 7th house. So be cautious that. Firstly, you need to take care of your relationships. It's a very, very, very sensitive time. Okay, so please focus on the way you are communicating with your partner, your business relations, your people who are close to your heart. Okay, if you are gonna get too aggressive and just speak anything at this moment, trust me, Leo, this is like do or die situation for you. Your relationships can break forever. Okay, so be very, very careful. Every time you don't need to operate in ego. So again, this is giving like anxiety sign to me. Somebody is really not favorably giving you decisions properly about your life, and in fact they are pushing you ahead where you don't want to go actually. Okay, so this person is misleading you. So whoever this lady is there in your life who is giving you that sort of direction, so I think you need to recheck, because that person is definitely not in your favor, because some of you are wanting to get married, are wanting to have your relationship moving on to the next level. Okay, but there are some strong actions required to do that. Okay, because if you are going to be always in the conflict mode, Leo, if you're going to be always in the conflict mode, you're not going to lead anywhere. You're not going to lead anywhere, and then that it may happen that the partner can just move away because you're not taking any action, right? So that is for Leo. So I think you guys need to work a lot on your relationships. Now moving on to my next sign, which is Virgo. So this transit is occurring in your 6th house. So Virgo, one thing intuitively that I feel to tell you all is like you're suddenly getting too aggressive about solving each and everything in your life. Like you want to solve this, you want to solve that, you're very aggressive. Okay, it's good because people are seeing that different shade of you right now, because that's not a typical Virgo, but at times Virgos can get aggressive. Yeah, so be very calculated about where you want to put this aggression and how you want to interact at work, because this energy is mostly surrounding your work, your colleagues, your daily life, your routine, work with clients. So the temperament of clients can get a little bit high. Okay, and I mean that's like how you're dealing. So keep the conflicts a bit low. If you need some me time, you need to retrospect, then you should do that. Don't think only about money and offers and love keep coming in life. Okay, if you really open your inner eyes and you look at the situation in a more realistic way, so it will help you. And I also feel to tell you all that there's another opportunity coming for you for learning something at your work, and that will take your career to the next level. So definitely it will help you to develop your skills. Okay, and definitely then some new offers coming. This is not necessarily about just love, but this could be more towards an offer at work, or if some of you are looking for a job, a new opportunity, then that can come up with this change. Okay, so that's for Virgo. Now I move to my next sign, which is Libra. Libra, this transit is happening in your 5th house. Okay, so you're going to turn a lot aggressive than what you are as your usual self. Okay, and I see just like my cards are falling. Okay, so I see that you are getting aggressive, and somewhere you want to fight off, you want to be appearing as very strong, and if you're considering for foreign education, further education, that's a very strong possibility. You're taking stronger actions, whether people are with you or people are not with you at home, whether they agree, they don't agree, you just want to do this, okay? And also this aggression can hamper a little bit on your romantic aspect of life. So since the new moon is so much at the corner, so I think you need to manage the temperament, otherwise you might ruin things for you, okay? So yeah, precautions to be a little less aggressive. Like I said, you're already taking the actions to go somewhere. It could be education, it could be work, it could be that you want to take a transfer, okay? And also you just try to see how you can balance a relationship with your mom, or maybe an elderly figure, because I see a conflict card coming up. So keep your aggression down, not necessary to fight all the time. Maybe some friend can come as a rescue to help you, to guide you, to show you the path, okay? And yeah, some more opportunities are also coming, some learning opportunity or some money income earning opportunity, because you want to learn something, definitely. So that is how your future is gonna shape up, okay? So that's for Libra. Now I move to Scorpio. Scorpio, this is happening in your 4th house. This transit is mostly going to affect your family life, which is mostly to the maternal side, to the married Scorpions, which I'm referring to. And this is going to be like an effect on your domestic life. Maybe you guys are planning to do some furnishing, some renovation, some construction works, property works, or property documentation work. And also chances are that your mother's health can deteriorate, so please try to take care. Or maybe your aunt or granny, somebody who is sick in the family, okay? Looks like a female energy to me, so try to take care, do not ignore that, okay? And if there are a little bit fights at home, so try to stay calm. Telling more about your aspects, what's happening from tarot's perspective. Yeah, so some of you want to take a trip ahead, maybe with a family member, or you just want to go out, okay? I think some of you in your family are getting married. Yeah, that's the marriage card I got, okay? So it's good news, okay? So I think your family is moving ahead to the next level, because there's a marriage happening, there's celebrations, there is good time, and so the new members are adding to the family. So it could be like, you know, destination wedding dreams coming true. So lots of things are happening, and I think it's kind of good, okay? If we remove the aggression part aside, I think more or less Scorpio, this is good, okay? Guys, remember always you can subscribe my channel and talk to me for personalized readings. We are available for a personal reading, given the details below in the description. You can have a look at it. So that's for Scorpio. And I'm moving to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this is happening in your 3rd house. And so Sagittarius, suddenly you feel very, very energetic, because you were so lying low with everything that's been happening in your life for the past 4-5 months. So it has been like a crazy time, and now all of a sudden you are clear and focused about how you want to take your life ahead, how you want to fix things which haven't worked, things that have fallen apart, and things that have not worked for you in the last 3-4 months, the people, places, things, situations which were not favorable for you. So now you have the strength, you are getting the strength to fight off, to struggle, to balance, okay? And I also see financial juggling for y'all, okay? That's not necessarily in the negative side, but somewhere you are trying to think very deeply that how you're going to manage your finance. There is a divine judgment happening about something in your life, Sagittarius. This is something about where you want to go ahead in life. So things which you were not able to do before, okay, now you have a clearance, now you have a go from God, that you are going to, you know, be taking your journeys ahead effectively. So that's for Sagittarius. Now I'll move to Capricorn. So Capricorn, this transit is going to affect your 2nd house, okay? So mostly things to do with family, with your spouse, with wealth and money, property and finance, investments, relationships at home. So you would see again a lot of aggression happening. So when this conjunction has just moved away, where you had Jupiter and Capricorn, Jupiter, Saturn and Mars together in Capricorn, so you were feeling too much happening. Okay, so now that pressure is little off. Okay, and you feel little better. Okay, and things will settle down, and it will give you an ease how to solve the situation. So again, aggression should be avoided. Okay, and I'm just trying to remove some cards for you. Overthinking should be avoided. Okay, you are strong, you're not losing your strength. Some money making opportunities are coming, finances are moving for sake of betterment, so don't worry about finances. And I see some sort of divine judgment is also coming regarding a person who was misleading you. And try to stay low, don't avoid too much, avoid too much conflict. And last message, yeah, some of you getting married, so congratulations Capricorn. That's something good for you all. Okay, so this is for Capricorn. Now I move to Aquarius. Aquarius, this transit is happening in your first house, right? So possibilities that you could be frustrated, you could get a little angry over things, you could get very aggressive, rude at times, so just avoid that behavior. The positive side is that this is giving you a lot of energy to do things which you wanted to do, which you were restricted. I'm getting intuitively to share that most of the Aquarians who are probably born on the 4th or 13th or 22 or 31 are very excited or being pushed by the divine to take actions to bring some innovation energy to the world. That is what we read in the times of COVID, in the times of new innovative solutions. So I think a lot of work which Aquarians have done before will come in the limelight, and they will be helping the planet, Mother Earth, with the new technology inventions, because this is a sign of innovations, okay, ruled by Uranus. So that all energy is what I feel will be coming up in during this 40-45 days. So let's take some messages as well for Aquarius. Okay, some of you are looking at getting married. Oh wow, I have another marriage card here. Good. So wow, this is a confirmation for you Aquarius. If you have a partner in life, or if you're looking at settling down with somebody, yes, this is the time. This is the time. Get married and you'll have a settled family life. So if you had that doubt in the mind, and if you're watching, then just be rest assured it's happening for you. And I have another confirmation. Great, then this is amazing Aquarius. I think you can use this energy in a very good and effective way. Now I move to my last sign, which is Pisces, and this is happening in your 12th house. Okay, so Pisces, quickly, 12th house Mars, a little bit tough time regarding your spouse health. If you yourself want to do foreign traveling right now, so hold on, not a very right time. I think you can make all the necessary plannings, but take it maybe next month. That will help you to cut down on your expenses. Okay, and expenses may rise, so take care of that. Okay, so let's see some more messages coming in here. Yeah, so expenses, stress can show up. Okay, because I see this abundance card of 3 of Empress, the Empress card, and the stress card. Okay, so if you want to make a lot of purchasing, but wait, see how much money you have and make purchasing as per that. Okay, otherwise you can come into tight spot. You might just increase a lot of burden on yourself, then repaying back can be like a tough situation. So, and also some travel plans, but you are confused like yes and no, so better I think wait until the situation clarifies, and that's the Justice card just after this. Okay, so you can do the travel plan after things a little better, right? So that's the reading for everybody. Mars in Aquarius for the next 40-45 days for each star sign, which I have discussed based on astrology, based on tarot. And I hope this reading has helped somebody somewhere. Like I always say, please subscribe my channel. I'm doing a lot of effort to bring you all the information that is required. Stay tuned, keep watching this channel. New videos will be uploaded throughout this month. A lot of videos are coming this month, okay? And my only intention is to educate everybody and think very realistic about what is happening in their life, because times are really tough, okay? I do transit readings, transit of the planet readings, I do pick a card readings, I do spiritual readings, and I upload all of that, like spiritual videos and educating my people. So if you like this video, please do subscribe my channel, like it, and hit the notification button so that you are updated on the new videos, and do not forget to share this with your friends, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Namaste. Bye bye.